Hey everybody. Whoop. Hi everybody. We're just going to hang on here a couple seconds, get everybody a chance to join us. I'm going to be sitting here with my daughter Christina. Um, she's the reason we decided today to talk to you about what a poultice is, how to make them, how to use them. Um, just a couple more people on here. Okay, we're going to get started. So yesterday, Chrissy woke up and she was basically crawling. Her back hurt. Well, why don't you tell it? Probably been better off if you just shared.
I woke up and I couldn't even sit up from bed. Like I had the most excruciating pain in my back, right between my rib and my hip. One of my muscles just felt tweaked, and it was going down into my butt and up into my shoulder. And I was like, "I'll do anything, Mom. Please save me, help me." I needed like help walking to the bathroom, so you.
Yeah, so when she told me this, Christy's a waitress, and I knew she had a very busy night the night before, and so you're carrying big heavy trays. So it sounded like she was having pain behind the shoulder blade and in the rib cage and then the sciatic. So what we did, or what I did, was decided that the best thing to help her, because she didn't want cold on her, and we kind of know our bodies, right? Some of us like hot to help loosen things. Some of us like cold. She wasn't going for cold, so I figured what we were going to do is we were going to make a poultice. So a poultice or a cataplasm is a paste made with herbs or different plant matters. What you do is you mix them together with some hot water. You apply it either to a cloth or you apply it directly to the body, and then you cover it with a moist cloth and you let it sit. So it gives the herbs a chance to help with pain, with inflammation. Um, so what we did yesterday is we made it out of comfrey and rosemary. So comfrey and rosemary are both anti-inflammatories. They're both analgesic, which means they're really good for pain relief. So we're gonna take a couple minutes today. I'm gonna show you how we made it. And bear with my camera skills because we all know I'm not the best at this, but I'm gonna try my best. Um, we're gonna make it. I'm gonna show you how I put it on her, how we decided where to put it on her, how we added the hot moist cloth, um, what we did afterwards. So we'll just start here first. So I have some comfrey. And the thing is, it's not a direct measurement. You're not going to say, well, I need, so many grams of this, or I need so many teaspoons of this. What you want to do is be able to cover the area, that's affected. So right now there's about 3 tablespoons of comfrey in here. I'm going to put it in a mortar so that, this thing's heavy. So a mortar and a pestle, your typical herby tools. So we're going to dump that in there. And then same thing, there's about 3 tablespoons of rosemary. So I'm going to stick that in there as well. Um, Personally, even if it's dried, I like to crush it. And the reason I like to crush it is because it helps release some of those essential oils, some of those volatile oils, so that you get the really good stuff to help with the pain and the inflammation. So I'm just gonna take a couple seconds here and we're gonna crush this. Um, One of the things I really like about the poultice, first of all, it's a little messy. When you put it on somebody, you've got this paste of herbs. They're kind of all over the place. You got to cover it up, getting it off's a pain. But my God, does it do the job? I mean, when you put it on, you almost can start feeling it working. I remember yesterday when we put it on, you said it almost felt like a menthol relief immediately.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So we're just going to crush this up a little. Thank you. So it's literally just herbs, right? And I'm going to take hot water, and it's pretty hot because I want to be able to make a paste. And I'm just going to mix this in here. And you just want enough water. So again, so you have a paste. Because if it's too soupy and too drippy, I mean, you're going to have a hot mess. And it's bad enough that it's hot to begin with. You really don't want that much of an issue. So we're just going to kind of let this stuff sit in here and cool off. One of the neat things about a poultice is there's so many different ways to use them. You can use them on body parts. This is really hot. On body parts that are hurting, pain and inflammation. Um, people who have lung congestion or chest congestion, simple things, chamomile. You don't necessarily need loose herbs like this. You guys, if you have tea at home, you can take a chamomile tea bag and you can make the tea. And as it's warm or, semi-hot, take a cloth, stick it in there, wring it out, let it cool off a little bit, and just put it on your chest. Or if you like the idea of having the paste, you can, break open the tea bags, put it in there, crush them up a little bit, add the water, put it on, and then, cover it up. Same thing if you had like a ginger tea and you tweaked your back, you could use that too. Make a tea, nice and warm, and then, put it on, get a cloth in there, and then just wrap it around there. It only sits on there for like 10 to 15 minutes. When it starts getting a little cool, wring it out and put it back in. All right. All right, this is pretty good. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to try my best so you can see this. I'm going to move this stuff over. I'm going to have Chrissy lay down, and then we're just going to apply this to her back. So yesterday when she was telling me how much pain she was in and how it was, in her ribs and in her this and down her leg, what I did was you just kind of start, Mom, so I can touch the body. And as I'm touching down here, she's like, yeah, that's sore. But as I'm going to go like this here, as I'm going up the back, the pain there was like literal knot. It moved from side to side, like right below her shoulder blades. So what probably happened was she, lifted a tray, hurt her back, and then, everything's inflamed. So then it starts bothering and it starts hurting everything else. So her pain, sorry, honey, which is here, because I can still feel it. It's not as bad. Yeah, she's nodding. Sorry, kiddo. Her pain, which is here, is inflamed. So it's hurting all this and it's hurting all this. So what we're going to do, and tell me if this is too warm, okay?
Yeah.
And it's messy. We're going to take it, right? And I'm just going to put it on her back. Yeah. Is it too hot?
No, it was just a shocking sensation.
Sorry. Okay. And we're going to put this on. We're going to put it on up here. And I'm going to put it on a little lower. And again, it's not pretty. It's pretty messy, but it really does the job. Then I have a washcloth, which has cooled off quite a bit. We're going to pretend it's warm. So you take a washcloth, a moist washcloth, and, and you're going to put it on. And you're going to leave it on top of here, right? As it starts to cool off, you could get another one or take this one off, get it a little moist. You can put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, let it cool off, and put it back on. I think we had it on for about 10, 15 minutes yesterday, right? I'm going to apologize now. We have a puppy and a very large dog locked in the kitchen, and neither one of them are happy. So if they start barking, I apologize. All right, so we have this on. Say we've had it on for like 15 minutes or so. I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to do my best to clean up her back. Sorry, kiddo. Because it's messy. We got most of it. Okay. The other thing we did yesterday. Oh, where is it, Chrissy? Hold on. Yeah.
The arnica oil.
I know. So, couldn't find it before. The other thing we did after she was down here is I took our arnica infused oil. Arnica is crazy for pain relief. It is so helpful for pain and inflammation. So I took a little bit of this and I just massaged it into the knot. I didn't do the whole back, but we just massaged it into the knot. The other thing you can do, if you don't have, arnica, you can get it at any health food store. We're going to carry it in the shop, and it'll be up on our website probably in the next week or so. But if you don't have arnica, simple. You can take rosemary from your kitchen cabinet. You can take ginger from your kitchen cabinet, warm it up in a little bit of olive oil, and then just work it into wherever that knot is. So the neat thing is you can take whatever in your kitchen, right, to help you. You can use it topically, you can use it internally, and your body's going to thank you for it. You don't have to spend exorbitant amounts of money on, these fad, products that are supposed to help when you've got these really easy, simple, gentle ways to help your body. Okay. You can sit up.
Thank you.
All right. So,
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. We'll clean that up in a bit. So the last couple things we did, one of the other products I used on Chrissy, and she was really bad. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done as much as we did. So we did the poultice with comfrey and rosemary. Once that was done and dried, we massaged the area with arnica oil, and then I gave her a dose in the morning and a dose before she went to work of feverfew. So we make a tincture with feverfew. Right now, we've given it to a couple people to help with migraines. It's fantastic for tension headaches, arthritic pain, and it's also really good for sciatica. So because she was complaining that the pain was shooting down her butt and down her leg, we gave her, for lack of better words, a shot in the morning and then a shot right before she went to work. And it helped. It helped her a lot. Yeah? Tell me what you told me this morning.
Okay. I woke up pretty much pain-free this morning, except when I intentionally twist myself to see if it still hurts,
Which you shouldn't do, but we'll talk about that later.
Well, I just wanted to check. But I went to work last night, too, so I was still carrying the trays, and I tried to shift my weight and have better posture, to make things feel better, but it really took the edge off of the specific point in my back, because when it hits a certain point, it's really shocking, and it took that away.
And what did you tell me this morning when you called me?
Oh, I was like, I don't know what type of witchcraft you did, what type of herby thing you put on, the soil you put on my back. Because it looks like there's just dirt on your back.
It does. It does look like dirt.
But it really works miracles. Like, it feels great. I feel 100% today.
Yeah.
Especially compared to yesterday.
Which makes me very happy.
Me too.
So again, a poultice is just a paste made out of herbs or other plant matters. You have materials in your kitchen. We have things online. We have things in the shop if you need something a little stronger. Once we're in the shop, we're actually going to offer as a service that if you need help, you can come on in. We can talk about what the issue is, and we'll be able to mix a poultice specifically for your purpose or your hurting, and try and give you a little help at the shop, and then send you home with some extra stuff too to help you. I think that's it. Most importantly, I just want to share that if you have hurt yourself and it's something that you get up and you cannot move, or you are in severe pain, you need to get your butt to an emergency room, or make sure you call your physician. If it's something that you've done before, or that you just tweaked a muscle and you're like, good Lord, I need some help, this is a fantastic way to help yourself. Hope you guys have a great night. You're going to laugh at me because, again, I have to find the end live video button because I'm horrible at this. Oh, and there it is. Thank God Chrissy's here. You guys have a great night. Be well.